John Stevenson with Stevenson Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, and what we have here is the latest technology in vans for the service industry. These are called KUVs, and they hold $11,000 worth of inventory, so that when we come to your house, we have all the parts necessary to complete the service call the first time. What we have here is some of the parts that the technician's going to need. We've got parts for water heaters and repairing the broken pipes. What we have here is some of the technician's tools of the trade. Every spot has a tool, and they know exactly where it is, so they can reach into it and get that job done on a timely manner. So this is all computer regulated. We after every job, the technician comes in, and we order to keep the truck stocked. We're definitely on the cutting edge. There's probably only 3 people in San Diego right now that are using this system from Ferguson, which is one of the biggest supplier in San Diego. They used us as their guinea pig, because my biggest challenge is making sure that we have parts in the truck. So how were we going to do that? So what the Ferguson did is they developed a program with an inventory for the trucks and the Palm Pilot that's specially designed for ordering. So each truck can order their own. 23¼ hour service. That when I first started my company, a gentleman said I needed a catchphrase, and I said I didn't even know what a catchphrase was. And he said, well, are you open 24 hours? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, well, do you ever sleep? And I said, yeah, 45 minutes a day. And that's how it came up. 23¼ hour service instead of 24. Every 6 months the trucks are brought in, we strip them, we restock them, so that we make sure that every part on here, they're ready to go for any kind of service call or emergency that the customer has. The 3 or 4 things that I think that are really important when you're going to deal with a contractor, whether it's a plumbing, heating, and air conditioning contractor, cement contractor, or electrician. Number 1, find out if they're licensed by the state of California at www.clsb.ca.gov. The second thing you want is put it in writing. If they're going to do something for you, make sure that you know when it's going to start, when it's going to end, and exactly what they're going to do. The next thing you want to know is what kind of guarantees, warranties, and assurances that the job is going to go right and you're going to be satisfied. So that is very important. Now, if they pass all of these tests, you can probably be assured that the price that you're going to get is going to be fair. When we go to a house because they have a problem, we're going to look for things that maybe confuse the customer. We take your water pressure to make sure that that's in line, because 80% of all plumbing problems can be taken right back to high water pressure. So some of the problems that you think are really symptoms of something else. What we do is we look at everything in your home, and then we give you, say that your toilet needs to be repaired. We tell you what the price up front is going to be before we start any work, so that if you're comfortable with that, then we go ahead and proceed with the repair. We do video pipe inspection. We do.
What is that?
We have a special camera that we can push down the pipe to tell where it is, the condition of the pipe. We also have the latest technology in pipe locating and leak detection. So we spend a lot of money and a lot of training on that, so that we don't guess where that leak is. We can tell you exactly where it is and how deep it is. We just bought a piece of drain cleaning equipment that was hugely expensive, but it's fabulous. And we can take a sewer line that's just totally impacted with roots, and now we can clean that and make that pipe look brand new. We do new flow technology, which is sewer pipe lining with an epoxy coating.
This is the new flow lining technology that we do. This is an old cast iron drain line. This is actually in pretty decent shape according to some of the ones we see. But what we're able to do is clean it out and transform it to this. And so we can do this without having to dig up your yard or your landscaping. We can get this taken care of. If you have a root intrusion, a broken pipe, as you can see right here, we have a piece broken off, but the lining covers it up. And we can take care of all that without having to do any kind of intrusion to your landscaping or your yard or concrete driveway.
Tankless water heater is the new trend, and it is just fabulous. When they first started out, there were some problems. They've worked those things out. We're like the leader in tankless water heater installations. They can really work well and save you a lot of money, because you don't have to heat stored water. You only heat up the water that you use. So therefore, there's a tremendous savings, and there's also some rebates the tax savings that you can get on using the tankless water heater. So it's a great technology. So we have 60-minute service. That's very important to our customers, as we have a lot of dual income houses here. So their time is very valuable, and we understand that. So when they call, we will tell them who's coming out, when they're coming out, and then we'll give them another call to say, oh, by the way, Bill's on his way, he should be there in 15 minutes. We're also now open on Saturday at regular prices. We have some of our technicians work Tuesday through Saturday, so some of those customers at work that can't be home to take care of some of their needs, we can roll that over into Saturday to take care of them. Stevenson Plumbing doesn't do good, better, best. We look for the best solution for you. Somebody becomes a plumber here, first they have to be a good communicator. The second thing they have is they have to have good writing skills. The technical part, we'll be able to train them in about 2 years. But it's all about listening to the customer and finding out what their wants and needs are, and then satisfying. We also have continuing education. Every Tuesday we spend an hour in here, and we spend the first half an hour is a tape on customer service, and the second half an hour we talk about what are we doing right and what are we doing wrong. And the difference between my company and any other company is the technicians have more of an influence on how we run the company than any other company. We are held to a higher standard when you belong to the PHCC. If you're ever going to use a contractor, make sure that that person is active in an association, because that's going to protect you if you ever have any problem.